beautiful home from the outside, but the darkness inside was pure hell. Hysterical cries from a child, cries for Geneva Robinson, dressed as Nelda the Witch, to stop.
I won't hit Grandma. I won't be mean.
I won't hit Grandma. I won't be mean, the child screams.
Don't watch, kids. Don't watch.
Other children appear to be in the video screaming for the dogs.
Oh no, she might take the doggies.
Over and over again, Nelda the Witch brings terror.
I'll be
Law took notice in 2014 when Robinson took her granddaughter to Griffin Memorial Hospital, claiming she couldn't control the child. But the abuse trail led back to Robinson. She pleaded guilty to felony child abuse. Her actions include burning her granddaughter with cigarettes, striking her, not letting her eat, cutting her, pulling on her with pliers, and forcing her to sleep outside with the dogs. Prosecutor Meredith Easter says that children were defenseless.
It's our job to protect children. Children can't protect themselves. And to not only not protect these children, but to actively participate in torturing, terrorizing, physically abusing these children is something that is just...
Robinson was sentenced to 3 life sentences behind bars. But she wasn't alone. A man also appears in the video.
Grandma's sick because of you.
A child can be seen clinging to him. It appears to be this man we spoke to in 2014, named Joshua. He lived at the home and denied the allegations.
She's never dressed up like a witch to punish any of the kids.
Clearly that wasn't the case, and Joshua Granger was sentenced to life in prison for his role in the abuse.
Anyone who sits back and watches it or helps someone else do that deserves to be there with them.
Hopefully now that these two are behind bars, the innocent can heal.
I'm just disgusted with this. I'm very disgusted on what I just saw in that video right there. I mean, you guys just seen the video. I know you guys are very disgusted by this. But a 51-year-old woman like this gonna dress up in a goddamn witch outfit and abuse her granddaughter. Here's the thing that I don't understand. Why do you dumbasses out there always incriminate yourselves? Why y'all always recording yourselves? That is fucking evidence right there. That is like me filming myself. Let's say if I wanted to go out and go kidnap somebody, for an example. If I wanted to go kidnap a woman and I have some guy film me while kidnapping a woman, then I'm sitting there filming myself abusing her and all that stuff like that. That shit's gonna get out eventually. That's fucking evidence right there. Like, you people don't seem to fucking think. Like, what is it with you people with all this fucking recording and doing some shit, incriminating yourselves? And the video just shows right there, though. And y'all saw the video, you know, the grandmother looked like she was crying and shit like that, though. You know, bitch, don't even sit there with those fake ass goddamn tears that you're doing, whole fake ass crocodile tears or whatever the fuck you're doing. Enough with that. You didn't do that when you was with your grandkids. You abusing your granddaughter. And you know what, man? Grandparents are usually the last results. Usually, you know, when kids stay with their grandparents, that's probably because, you know, either their mother or their father, they probably wasn't fit to be parents. And then, you know, the last results is they go live with their grandparents, though. But, you know, I would never imagine, you know, a grandparent doing that to their own child. I mean, you would think a mother or a father would do that, but I would never think in a million years that grandparents would do that to their own child, though. And then go sit there and cut your granddaughter. And it said the reason why she dressed up as a witch because her granddaughter and all them kids was out of line. They were trying to control their behavior. And this man right here that's in this picture, you know, he could have fucking stopped it, but he didn't, though. He didn't even try to stop it, though. And even the court said, they say he could have stopped it, though. But he didn't even try to stop it, though. He sat there, encouraged that woman to do it, though. He participated in it. So, yes, I'm glad both of them got life in prison. They don't deserve to walk on the fucking ground. Hell fucking no. They deserve life in prison, man. Because anytime I see children getting abused like that, they deserve to be dead. And you know what? When they go to fucking hell, I hope the devil stick the pitchfork up their ass too, because that there's no excuse right there. There is no fucking excuse. I don't have children myself, but I don't like to see children getting abused like that. You know, that shit fucking pissed me off right there. So yeah, woman, enjoy your time in prison, granny. The fuck you dressing like a witch for? What you watching too much fucking movies like fucking Harry Potter or something like that. You can tell this dumbass old lady was watching too much goddamn witch movies and shit like that. And then you go sit there and cut your granddaughter, cut her fingers with fucking scissors and shit like that. You just make that child hate you even more. And that kid's scarred for life now. She's gonna always remember this. When she get up, become teenager, when she become an adult, she's gonna always remember you as a piece of shit ass grandmother. That's what she's gonna always think of you. Damn, boy, that kid's gonna be scarred for life. She's never gonna forget this. God damn, boy. And how did I just don't get it, man. It's just sickening though, man. You know, you would never think in a million years that grandparents like this woman gonna result like that. And she's 51 years old too. You gonna die in prison, woman. Your ass is gonna fucking die in there. And those women's down there, they're gonna beat the living shit out your ass. They're gonna fucking bully your ass, call you a child beater and everything like that. They gonna get your ass. Same thing they go for this man right here in the middle right here. And then he gonna sit there and talk about 2014, talking about saying, oh, she never dressed up as a witch though. Goddamn lie, man. Lying the whole goddamn time and shit. So yeah, man, I'm glad though. But see, they said this old woman, this ain't the first time this woman been charged with this stuff. Cause they said like she hit her granddaughter in public, like smacked her head in public and hit her and kicked her in public and stuff like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this woman? And then she said something that she's been abused and she didn't have no parent skills and all that stuff like that. You 50 years old. There's no excuse for a 50-something-year-old woman to act the way you do. All right? You acting like that. You try to blame it on your parents and everything like that. I like it when people sit there and make up bullshit ass excuse and saying that, oh, I grew up in an abusive life. Just like when these dudes, these wannabe gangsters out there, when they sit there and kill somebody, and then when they punk ass sit there and be in front of the judge with their head down, hoping the judge gonna show mercy to their ass, first thing they gonna sit there and say is, well, you know, my mom and dad, I came up abusive life. My mom and dad didn't give a fuck about me and everything like that. Man, you know how many times the judges and prosecutors done heard that same old bullshit ass excuse? They done heard that shit so many times from you motherfuckers, man. They ain't buying that shit no more. And that's what she was trying to do. She didn't have no parent skills. They ain't trying to hear that shit. The judges done heard that shit so many times, man. Y'all people need to think of something else different, okay? The judges and prosecutors in there, they're not buying that shit no more, man. They ain't trying to hear that shit. Every time you motherfuckers sit there and say that y'all grew up in an abusive life in y'all childhood, the first thing that's going to come across their mind, they're going to roll their eyes up at the fucking ceiling and say, oh, God, here we go with this bullshit-ass excuse. That's the first thing going to come across some of these judges and prosecutors' mind, man. So, no, man. Stop using that same old bullshit-ass excuse. But, yeah, man, I really feel bad for those kids, man. I hope these kids grow up with a better life, man, because them kids did not deserve that damn shit. They did not deserve that, man. You know what? I'm really pissed off. I'm really more pissed off with the mother and the father, though. You see what I'm saying, man? They sit there and brought these kids in this world, and you would think, the grandparents would give them a better life and raise them up a little bit more better. But they didn't get that, though. They grow up with an abusive life. I mean, the whole family is nothing to me, man. Poor excuse for a fucking family. The son and the mother, including the grandmother, they a poor excuse for a fucking family, man. They really are. Cause they don't know how to fucking treat kids, man. I don't know. I guess it runs in the fucking family, man. I don't know, man. Grandkids was all happy because they saying like, yeah, we're gonna live with grandmother, probably live a better life and everything like that. Then grandmother started abusing their ass and started what's wrong with people there. You would think. You never know. And you know what? And the woman sitting there dressing up as a fucking witch, though. See, there's a lot of twisted people out there in this world, though. It can be, they can be our next door neighbor. And you would never think that in a million years that somebody in your neighborhood could be doing some shit like that. Hell, there could be somebody being kidnapped in my neighborhood right now. I'm in the freaking basement. I probably don't even know that. And neighbors, they come out acting all normal, like, hey, how you doing, though? But you know what? They're twisted people. They're fucking twisted ass people, man. I swear. You just never know, man. Everybody done lost their goddamn mind, though. But anyway, man, I hope this old ass woman and this man right here, I hope they both get what's coming to them in prison. And then when it's time for them to go, I hope both of them sons of bitches burn in hell. But anyway,